What's good, y'all? It's Alexis Jaeigh. And before we get into this video, make sure y'all check out this wig install video that I did. Y'all, I didn't think the color was gonna come out as cute as it is, but I like the color scheme that it's giving off. Like, y'all, it's cute. Don't mind Gucci, he's sleeping. It's real early in the morning. I haven't gone to sleep yet. So we're just gonna create some content, because that's what I was going to do today anyway, since I'm off. But hold on, let me try to fix it. But yeah, y'all, so now that I'm in a much better headspace along my healing journey, it has been 5 months, going on 6 months since I've been on this journey, and I want to share a couple of tips and tricks of how I understand what healing is. Because my first video of my season 1, episode 1, I did a lot of crying in that understanding what healing video is. So this one, now that I'm a little bit more relaxed and have dealt with my emotions, I'm able to give y'all these tips. And I want to help y'all understand what healing is, especially if you're new on this journey. I know not every day will be easy. Not every day is butterflies, sunshines, and rainbows. You know, you will have those stormy days where it's thunderstorming and but trust me and believe me, it gets better, okay? Now, let's get into this video. Is healing. This is the process of becoming more sound, or this is like a way for you to work on yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically so you can better yourself, or it's like a way for you to focus on yourself more. So here are some more steps to help you understand exactly what healing is. And first, we're going to start by bringing awareness to the situation. So this is where you recognize that pain and all that hurt. And it's like the process where you start overcoming that fear, because I know most times while we're in relationships, we fear of losing that partner because we don't know what's going to happen next, especially if you've been with that person for a long time and you envision your future with them. So yes, it can be something that's very fearful, something that you do not want to do. But I just want to let you know that now is not the time to run away from that situation. This is the time while you're on this healing journey. This is when you have to face that problem. While you're trying to face this problem, do not put yourself in distress, because it can make all your emotions just start becoming overwhelming, because your emotions are already all over the place. I just want to let y'all know it's okay to deal with the situation and to deal with whatever you're healing from. Just do not keep trying to push it away or just ignoring it, because it's not helping your situation. Actually, it's prolonging that process of you healing. So the more you start dealing with the situation and the more you start coming to terms with that it is what it is, you start to realize, like, hey, no, I'm starting to mature, my emotions are starting to mature. So that's how you know that healing is starting to work. Also, remember, when you try to avoid it, it just makes it harder for you to heal. It allows the situation to still have access to you. While you're on this journey, you do not want the situation to still have access to you. Meaning, like, any small thing can trigger your emotions, or anything can make you start thinking about those memories, which can cause your emotions to start spiraling. It is better to address the situation while you're in the beginning part of the healing stage, rather than just keep on prolonging it. Number 2, honoring your feelings. Honor your feelings. Basically, this is when you acknowledge that pain, acknowledging that hurt, acknowledging like everything that has led up to this point in your life. It's okay to feel all of your emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be mad. But one thing you cannot do is just sit there and just to let it try to bring you down. You have to keep going. Keep fighting for yourself. Fight for yourself while you're in your healing stages, especially when it comes to when that depression starts trying to kick in. You know, you have to keep going. You have to stay positive regardless of the situation. And I know sometimes it can be hard to stay positive, but I just want y'all to know that if you need somebody that listens to you, don't hesitate to hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, you know, just text me on my social media and we can talk about it. You know, I'm always a listening ear and I'm great at giving advice, and I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. While you're healing, it's important for you to be very honest with yourself. And what I mean by being honest is being honest with like why you are feeling the way you're feeling, understanding what it is that caused you to get to this point in your life. Remember that it is okay to feel like the situation is out of control. Allow yourself to feel this rage, but don't go out and do crazy things. Allow yourself to feel angry. Allow yourself to feel sad. Allow yourself to be mad, because it makes it easier when you're trying to heal your wounds. But also remember, you can't keep going back to the place that hurt you, because you ain't doing nothing but reopening that wound. So if you feel like you're ready to start your healing journey, start it. Don't go back to what made you start your healing journey. Don't keep going back, because that wound just go keep on reopening, and it's like it's never going to heal. So if you're ready to start your healing journey, start it. 3, compassion, meaning honoring your pain and learning from it. Learning self-forgiveness. Learning exactly what it is when it comes to how you feel towards the situation or the person. Do not be too hard on yourself. Your biggest critic is yourself. And while you're healing, you know, you don't want to be picking on yourself. It's not going to help your situation. Remember, while you're healing, you are still learning who you are. And also, this is a great time for you to learn about yourself and for you to learn about what it is that you like and what it is that you don't like, what it is that you're going to put up with, what it is that you're not. Set boundaries for yourself. Be completely transparent with yourself. Start learning like the red flags. If your intuition is telling you like it's a red flag, believe it. Don't ignore it, okay? When it comes to compassion, remember that in this part of healing, you have to be there for yourself. Even when other people aren't there for you, you have to be there for yourself to be able to forgive yourself. You have to love yourself and understand who you actually are. Know that during this stage, it's time for you to start growing. And it's time for you to start gaining more knowledge. So be hungry for knowledge. Feed yourself when it comes to learning about yourself. Have a hunger for learning yourself. Remember to just accept the situation for what it is. Support yourself no matter what. If you feel like this is your decision, be strict with yourself on that. Don't keep going back. This is when you start proving to yourself that you know your worth and that you know exactly what you want to do. Number 4, surrender your pain. Just release your pain. If you feel like you don't want to write down your emotions, go out and find like different coping mechanisms that can help you like relieve your mind. Also, for me, what I used to do was either I'll talk to God. And when I say surrender your pain, basically I am real big on talking to God about my situations, because God does not want me to worry. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. God says he do not want you to worry. He wants you to put everything into his hands. Even though he already knows exactly what you're going through, he wants you to go talk to him about it. Different type of coping mechanisms that you can do is basically just like you can record yourself and just talk to yourself, but you don't have to post it. You know, you can delete it if you want to once you finish, but it's a way for you to get it off your chest, especially when you feel like you cannot go to anybody to talk to. This is the time for you to seek support from like your loved ones, like your closest friends, because I'm pretty sure they have been through the healing stage and they know what it's like to feel lonely on this journey. So being able to Have somebody that can just love on you without asking any questions because they know what you're going through is like 10 times better. So make sure you have someone that can relate to you even on those days when you feel like you don't want to talk about it. Keep yourself busy. Do not sit at home playing that sad music and just drowning yourself into your emotions, because at some point you really do have to get up. Some people it takes longer than others. You know, some people it takes a shorter amount of time, but it's all depending on who you are as a person. So remember, take your time, but do not dwell on the situation, and do not hinder yourself from growing and just growing into a better version of yourself. Now, number 5, lighten your heart. Once you get all that burden off your chest, once you feel like you can go to somebody and talk to them about the situation, you feel 10 times better. Like the load has been lightened off your back. Once you begin to release your emotions and to release that pain, you release that suffering, all the negativity goes away. All those negative electrons move out your body. Start doing like deep openness with yourself. Just having like an open mind, having peaceful thoughts. Wake up each and every day with good intentions of having a peaceful day. If anything comes into your life and it's just bringing number confusion, let it go. Let it go. Because during this stage while you're healing, people are going to come and people are going to go. It's sad to say, but it's true. You really learn who your true friends and family are when you're healing and when you just really need somebody to lean on. This is like a pathway for you to become a better version of yourself, to become completely healed, for you to have growth in yourself, for you to build up on yourself as a person. Remember that healing is not easy, but healing is so much necessary for you. Those are some of my tips for understanding exactly what healing is. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for all my seasons of my healing diaries. I hope y'all enjoy. If you feel like this has resonated your spirit, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you join my family. I have a lot of more videos for my healing diaries coming very soon, and I will start posting them every Friday, so stay tuned for that as well. I love y'all. Mwah.